My name is Arvind Kala. The other day, a 20-year-old TV actress killed herself, and the whole country rippled with outrage and astonishment. My question is why the astonishment? It's human beings who kill themselves, not rabbits and foxes. My friends, will you believe me that if I tell you that 450 people kill themselves every day in India? That works out to 18 people killing themselves every hour, or every 3 minutes one person kills himself or herself every 3 minutes. That is this the data which comes from the Home Ministry, from an excellent annual compendium of crimes in India and accidents, etc., etc. So that we are the only species capable of self harm who actually kill themselves. No other species does that. So we shouldn't be surprised when a girl or a boy or anybody kills themselves. People do. That is how it is. But there's other very fascinating data that India neglects. Now, look at one thing, for instance. Which are the best off states in India? They're the southern states: Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Pondicherry, Karnataka. These are the best off states, and the suicide rate is the highest. And the suicide rate is lowest in India's poorest states, Bihar and UP. Now you'd expect poor people to end their lives and not the better of people, but exactly the reverse happens. Why? I don't know. There are various theories or whatever. Now this is not peculiar to India. It's true of America also. In America, the white American family earns around 70-80% more than a black American family. But the suicide rate among whites is twice that of US blacks. Again, these are the mysteries one should delve into why that is so. Now, there is a theory that when, people get better off, etc., etc., their expectations rise. And somehow the expectations collide with reality, and they find that there's nothing very much happening, and they kill themselves. Whereas the poor chap in Bihar and UP, he gets so thrilled at seeing some dal that he looks forward to the next time he sees some dal roti. Maybe that is so. Now, another very interesting thing about suicides is, when the month of suicides is spring and summertime, which are the most cheerful months. Now, you'd expect people, Europeans, to kill themselves in the cold winter months, dreary and dark, and in Northern America. But exactly the same, that doesn't happen. Not so many people kill themselves in winter, in those bleak winters. But when summer comes around in spring, then the suicide rate goes up. This is across Western Europe and America. And one theory here is that people, they look forward to spring and summer, and then they just they don't have such a good time, yeah. And then they say, may as well, bloody nothing's happening in my life, even in that thing. So may as well kill yourself. So these are all very, very interesting things. Now about suicides in India. This the around 45, nearly half the people in India who kill themselves are poor and illiterate. The daily wage earners, the self-employed guy, the person who's barely able to make a living, they account for around 46% of the educated don't kill themselves, but the less educated you are, the more you kill yourself here in India. That is what all the data shows. And the same thing is true of England. In England, the suicide rate is highest in the most deprived areas, and it's lowest in London, which is a city of the rich. All these things are things to consider, and it's very fascinating. So that is what one should look at. This data, it should be studied rather than expressing outrage that Sushant Singh Rajput, why did he kill himself? Why did he kill himself? And here the second thing is abetment to suicide. Now, Tunisha had a Muslim boyfriend, so they've caught him for abetment to suicide, where the punishment is 10 years, the same as abetment to murder. In America or England or Europe, you never hear of abetment to suicide. How do you get a guy to, how do you persuade a guy to kill himself? If somebody tries to persuade me to kill myself, I'll say, sure, I will, yeah. You just set an example, and I swear on your mother, I'll kill myself as soon as you do. And so it's not that easy. But here, it's the cops just want extortion. That I'll charge you with this, you give me money, and that is how it is. Well, suicide is a very nice topic to study, but not this kind of outrage in India, in this land of idiots. Suicide, who? Suicide. It's a daily occurrence, man. 700,000 people kill themselves across the world every year. This is the WHO figure. So that is how it is, that's how the cookie crumbles, man. Well, this is a brilliant video, so please send it to everybody. And praise be to the skies, all right? Thank you. See you later, alligator.